Like Milo Subathons, where he used to take his T-shirt off if he got 20 subs.
And thankfully, we never hit that target. So
I'm still waiting.
Still waiting for this to happen.
Mr. Sanchez, welcome, Franz.
I feel that's a reference I don't.
It's a James Bond reference. He's a James Bond baddie. License to Kill, Franz Sanchez.
Oh, okay, that's why I don't. Yeah.
I've never heard Francesco call
License
himself
to Kill
Franz before.
Franz Ferdinand. Take me out.
I remember that song.
Time to take me out.
When was that? That was a really
About
old
20
song.
years ago.
Yeah, it does feel like 2006.
I went to see him in Birmingham, and they had is it the Fiery Furnaces or something like that used to be called?
That's what they call Birmingham these days.
Yeah, absolutely, and Coventry. But yeah, it was.
What you mean? Our favourite place to play Community Day?
Our favourite place to play my favourite Pokemon.
My favourite
Coventry. Went to take that in Coventry. And as we were driving to the hotel, we got there. There was a traveller wedding on at the hotel. And we got there and it was like that. It felt like it was controlled carnage. It was like, if anyone see the TV show Big Fat Gypsy Wedding.
I was going to say, is it like My Big Fat Gypsy Wedding?
Yeah, I reckon that they reckon the deposit they must have put on this venue to host it. Because like, first thing I noticed, a lot of mobile homes outside the Hilton hotel. So they probably weren't staying in the rooms that night. They were probably using their own accommodation. So that was probably a part of the remit, I can imagine.
Yeah.
But like, it felt wild. And it was like, take that, support fans, I should say, and traveller wedding combining as one. It was interesting.
That sounds wild. Having seen the recent series of Clarkson's Farm, I still got to watch episode 80, and I'm missing the last episode. But having seen the travellers causing chaos at his pub.
Episode 8 is quite long. It's about an hour long because they added some extra on after they stopped recording.
Good.
They paid him the money, didn't they?
They paid him 100 quid or something. Like, oh, sorry, I broke your lock and did all this.
I just love the fact that they excise the rights, isn't it? Or excise their rights.
Law that they're allowed to exercise the horses on the public highway.
Yeah, there's nothing they can
causing
do
chaos
about
on the A40.
Hello, everybody. This is the Incensed podcast. This is episode of Birds Event 282. Let me get my words out properly. And as we are counting down fastly to Global Go Fest, still wondering what's actually going to spawn for the event, a bit like the main in-person events actually we've had this year. I am joined by my two favourite people, Ian and Milo. I'm just going to call you by your first names tonight. I'm not doing tags. Are you comfortable with that?
Very informal.
But no, the three of us are here again for this show. I'm, of course, your host, Masterful27. And yes, we would encourage you all to throw down your incenses nice and early.
Oi, you dirty dogs. Drop your incense.
Get them down nice and early and see if you get something good listening to our amazing show. Come on, everyone. And I've slipped back into my normal character now. But yes, the reason we ask you to do that is very nice and simply. Good things happen when you've got us in your ears. But before we go into the full beginning, boys, how are we diddling?
Diddling squatting.
282. Do you like that? Diddling squatting.
Doing diddly doodah. Doing splendidly. Yes, let's go with that. It's been an interesting week. And we've got some. Well,
it's been a very interesting week.
Birthday Pokemon Go week as we sit here to record at the beginning of it, and it gets released at the end of it.
Well, when this is released, we're actually going to be somewhere very hot, aren't we, Whitfield?
Oh, the UK.
Oh, we'll be coming back.
We're coming back. Depressing. No.
I'll be very much somewhere probably just as hot, to be fair, because it is looking like it's warming up.
Oh,
but yeah,
yes.
you guys have got a little mandate, haven't you?
No, I didn't even get a look in, to be fair. It was Francesca wasn't letting me get anywhere near. Milo is the mine.
It's a very protective.
Ian's the official photographer.
Exactly.
Well, tripods normally protect over that as well, but this is really something. But no, you guys are going to be, well, as this show's come out, you will still be there, won't you?
We'll be probably, yeah.
With an hour's time difference, we'll be probably heading to the airport.
You'll hear about that next week. But, yeah.
Next week.
Vasa, how are you doing?
I'm fair to medium, I would say, after this past weekend. So
sounds like a burger.
We'll get into it when we talk about Super Mega Skarmory Raid Day, but suffice to say, I'm a little bit injured, and it's not to do with the raid day.
You a bit scarred, Ian?
I don't know.
Marie.
I don't know if I'm scarred, Marie, but I'm definitely
scarred my
Marie.
ankle.
Yeah.
Oh, Ian. We haven't got too long to wait to hear about this story,
Jolly
listeners,
good.
so don't you worry.
Jolly good. Are you doing all right, Marky boy?
I am actually doing all right. I struggled with the heat. I know we keep going on about it, but it has been brutal, actually, the temperatures. And it's nice to record on a Monday, actually, a little bit earlier in the week. I know it sounds crazy because we are used to the Tuesday routine, but actually, this has probably helped in a weird way. It's quite nice to get this start the week like this because it really sort of just keeps your mind active, doesn't it? I think Tuesday's always strange nights when you're sort of like trying to know how late some of our recordings can be. But yeah, I'm in a good place. Happy. Like I said before, quite excited about playing some GoFest next week, or a couple of weeks it'll be. So, yeah.
Well, as this drops, it is next week.
Woo! Good times.
Yeah, let's get into this, boys. Let's get into this show. So, yes, as we said before, throw those incenses down, get something good, use our amazing hashtag, Shyness of the Week.
Clarify spelling.
I sure can, love. It's SHINIESOFTHEWEEK, and we encourage you to use that across all our social media
I'm
platforms.
sorry, could you clarify the spelling? Ian didn't
Do you know
get
what?
that.
I am actually going to do it for you, Alex. It is SHINIESOFTHEWEEK, a pair of notables joining us. Of course, I'm going to say it twice. But no, please use that hashtag on our social media platforms. That is X, Threads, Instagram, Discord, Campfire, and that's about it. And we also have a WhatsApp, don't we, David?
You can send Incensed Podcast a WhatsApp voice message on +44 759 269 5696.
Sounds so regal, doesn't he?
It's AI Snoop. And you
And it's gone.
And he's
Lost any majesty we had with this show.
I like how David doesn't need to say his AI David. He just goes straight in and let's have the show. And if your message
you can
gets
send Incensed
archived,
Podcast a WhatsApp voice message on +44 759 269
there we go. Well, one thing I know is that the number
696.
He forgot the number halfway through.
You had to think
the
about
number
it.
is the same. He did. Another coin in the meter. Please, please, please. So anyway, let's jump into the madness, which is this game we all love most of the time, Pokemon Go. And we're going to go straight into a wrap-up, and Ian can tell his story. This is exciting, listeners, because we had not just a normal raid day on Saturday, we had a super mega raid day, and it was my favourite Pokemon, as you guys remind me, Skarmory.
Well, they put it on your
was
favourite day of
featured.
the month, to be fair,
I mean, to be fair, we asked for them to do that as well.
specifically.
You have got the contacts. There's a period after a GoFest season where you have a little bit more power than normal, don't you? and you managed to get this one to work.
You
So I
must
like
put an
this.
event on the 27th of June.
Make him feel the love. But yeah, we had Super Mega Skarmory Raid Day. Guys, how do we play it? You know, I mean, these aren't new events. We know all that, but entertain me for a bit. Super duper. What did you do?
Well, I'll jump in first because
Superb.
this wasn't for lack of me wanting to play it, but I didn't play it. And the reason I didn't play it was, I almost said British Rail. British Rail doesn't exist anymore, but the British Rail network is so great that it can't keep to any of its timings for its trains. So I should have been at my location in Edinburgh.
It's heavily impacted by so many factors like leaves.
Yes.
And if it's a bit hot.
And if it's a bit hot, it slows the rail down.
And
And
if
a
it
bit
rains
cold.
too,
If
yeah, a
it's
bit
cold,
cold.
yeah,
If
exactly.
it rains a bit too much.
So, yeah, I didn't actually play it.
Foggy.
I attempted.
If there's a D in the day.
Yeah, or a Y.
Or person in the carriage? Sorry, anyway. if we
Yeah,
digress, go
I
on.
did try and play it. So I did 3 of the Super Mega Raids from the train that I was on because I was going to Edinburgh for a work event. And the problem with British trains is they're not particularly slow, but they're not particularly fast. So I was stuck in that really unsweet window of being speed capped. Wasn't doing over 70 miles an hour. So every time I got to the catch screen, catch, run, run, run. And after 3 attempts, I gave up. So I ended up doing 2 raids, one at 2 minutes to 5, courtesy of Whitfield. And both of them were absolutely dreadful. But I did get my Mega Energy to evolve my Mega Skarmory.
That's the key thing.
Yeah,
That's it. Even if you're speed capped and you did 1 raid, you could get the
Yeah.
Mega Energy.
exactly. So we do have the Mega Energy to evolve one, which I haven't done yet. But at some point I will. But mean, Mega Skarmory, it looks like a nice Pokemon, actually. It's a pity that it's Skarmory, though, to be fair.
It could be worse.
I wonder what you're going to say there, Ian. It's a pity it's anyway.
It's a pity it's Skarmory.
Skarmory.
So, how about you boys? How did you fare?
Well, I was dishing clearly with you jumping in a raid as well. I was
you
dishing
didn't
out some
invite me. It
invites
was
and
a friends
stuff.
list jump spam.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, because you were very much offline for most of it, from what I saw. Marky jumped in a couple of mine. So did Ash. So did Nexton. So the invites were fluent, which was jolly good, and which was actually appreciated because, unlike maybe us, who may play for many hours of an event, majority of people in my local crew either did the 5 or 6 for free that they got, or they completed their ticket, which I think got you to 13 or 14 raids, which got you through about an hour or so, and then we're kind of done.
Which,
and to be fair,
let's be honest, is understandable. It's Skarmory
fully.
at the end of the day, yeah.
Yeah, and if you do those 14 raids, you can get yourself a lot of Mega Energy, particularly if you've got a big crew.
If you've got a big crew, you're going to be maxing the Mega Energy. You're not just going to be getting 200 or 300.
And people got the Mega Energy. Some chap was very lucky on our crew and got a Shundo. Congrats to him. He didn't know what CP it was. It was a nice surprise on raid number 4. I plodded on through for 3 hours and then did a couple of remotes here and there. No, it was all right. It was jolly good fun. I enjoyed it. It was a lovely day. It was a bit of a less sweatbox kind of day on that Saturday. It kind of cooled down a little bit. It was a bit breezy. So it was actually pleasant to be outside. And when you've got the numbers and stuff, the Super Mega Raids are actually quite good fun. So long as your Mega isn't KO'd instantly.
That happened to me on one of my train raids that didn't work.
It was quite infuriating, and I hope it's some way to be rectified, because when you've got... I jumped in a couple of remotes where like 6 people, like, all right, I'll make up the 7th. So we've got a full lobby, you can do the 7 shields, and then when you get to the point where it's got its shields, people bring the Megas get swapped in. And then Skarmory comes in with like Sky Attack or Brave Bird and one-shots your Mega. Like, right, fine. We can see numbers dropping to like 2 or 3. Everyone's backing out and then reviving their Mega and then coming back in. They switch back to their Mega and KO'd again instantly. You're like, come on. Like, this is rinse and repeat. So it does bore you a little bit that way. But in a way, we've seen this before. You get rid of some of the mid-tier to poor Megas because Skarmory...
Trainers.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Trainers.
Sorry, I'm joking.
Get rid of the low levels and everything like that. Mega Skarmory is not going to define anything massively in Pokemon Go. It's a cool design, and it's a new Super Mega Pokemon. So it's kind of like, do this raid day to whatever extent you feel like, and that ticks a box. You probably never do Skarmory Mega Raids ever again.
Oh, I won't.
No. Would you, Marky?
We'll hold you to that. Ian.
I will more happy to sign a contract for that.
Just don't do as I do as I say.
So one word I used to describe Milo during Super Mega Skarmory Raid Day was he was active. It was nice to see him. Wasn't it? Activism.
The
wasn't
activism
it?
was strong.
The activism was strong. And I was with my poker bestie Ash. It was lovely to see him. Not seen him for a good couple of months, believe it or not, even though it probably feels like we see each other most nights. It was nice to spend some time with him, and actually had some great time with my sister. Give my sister a shout out. Actually, I hadn't seen her since Christmas, and she came over initially just a bit of a catch up, and then before we knew it, she was still with us as we were doing Super Mega Skarmory Raid Day, and was fully interested in what Pokemon was all about, and it was just a great day. No. She was polite. It got to 4:15 when we actually got out the restaurant, and it was like, so. I think we actually need to start playing this event a little bit. And my sister's kind of like, go on, you guys go and be geeks then together. Go on. And we were like, we've got 45 minutes here. We've got 45 minutes here. So it was good to play it. I do like it. And I got a shiny as well, which is nice. It is about 5 or 6 in the 45 minutes. Experienced a bit of everything there, actually. Bits that you've both said there, minus the injury, Ian, that you got. But
we didn't talk about that, did we?
We haven't.
We'll come back to that really, really good, because that's the best bit of this conversation.
Yeah, that's the best bit. Yeah. We'll say, should we move on? Then he goes, no, actually, I haven't finished. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, good. There you go.
So yeah, experienced a bit of everything, and had the one like we had 7 people in the battle, like in the raid, and like the shield dropped to one segment, and then it stayed at one till like half the time was gone, and we were all going, "Oh my goodness, is it me?" You can imagine everyone in this battle's going, "Is it me? Have I done it? Do I need to go back in, revive my Mega?"
Yeah,
and I
it.
did
You're
it.
like,
Thinking,
did I miss out on this? What's going on?
It corrects itself after about 2 minutes of the raid. The final segment broke, and we're like, "Oh, it's not all been
not all
a waste of time." But yeah, I've got to say, I enjoyed it. It's a good event, and I think I was actually really excited because I didn't know what the shiny looked like, and I love the fact that the normal one's really piercing gold, and actually almost it's almost like they reverse them, don't they, for the megas? But I just love that the green feathers in the
green tints and accents on the shiny are actually really clean. Like, it's so nice.
But yeah, great design. Will I ever use it in anything? Probably never. But I've got it, and I've got one of each. And I had a hundo going into this event, so I was able to do the bit on that one. But yeah, was that everything? Have we caught up? Ian's spoken, you've spoken, I've spoken.
I think so.
On?
Yeah. I mean, the only thing to say is, of course, it's the first Steel type Super Mega. So when it eventually comes around to Global next weekend and Steel is in that category, if you see anything in that Global spawn pool that we have no idea what's included in, and you really want the candy for it, and you've unlocked Tier 4 Mega, there's a lot of what-ifs, but you could Super Mega Evolve your Skarmory if you really wanted to.
That sounds like Scotland trying to qualify for the World Cup. If so-and-so lose, they draw. They win by 3. They lose by 4.
There's a lot of, no one ifs and buts to get around to this particular scenario, but a scenario that we know is guaranteed because it's already happened. Over to you, Vasa.
We're talking about me falling over.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah, okay. I this is, anyone that knows
in
me,
great
this
detail.
Is not really a big
yeah,
surprise.
we need detail.
But yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, and we'll keep this very brief because obviously we're talking about Pokemon Go, and this isn't really strictly Pokemon Go related, but the reason I was in Edinburgh was for an award ceremony to do with work, and my company won an award. As such, there was a little bit of celebrating. Yes, I, as a clean living person, don't drink, but I might have had 1 or 2 shandies. And walking back to the hotel, I did something that Mark, Milo, Sue and Francesco have seen me do all too many times. I managed to fall over. Nothing in particular. I just tripped and severely busted my ankle, which is now very, very swollen. But I won't go to the doctors or the hospital because as we record this, in 72 hours, I'm jumping on a plane to Italy. So I don't want any news that might be, "Oh, you've got a fractured ankle," or, "Oh, we need to put this in a cast." That can wait till I get back to the UK.
After Global.
Yeah. All I will say is, thank God for painkillers.
This episode is sponsored by #
This
Eddie
episode
Painkillers.
is sponsored by Big Pharma.
Actually, a funny thing I saw on Instagram. Apparently, in Amsterdam, you can get ice cream that is made with ibuprofen, deliberately for hangovers.
Nice.
Which is what a busted ankle gives you. Clearly,
They're so innovative, aren't they, in Holland?
the Dutch are well ahead of the curve.
The Dutch are. I mean, if I was in the States, I mean, I could go for some Ken leaves.
I will say
obviously.
you'll be treated when we're in Italy because the European painkiller limit is a lot better than the UK's pathetic off-the-shelf limit.
It is.
No, I got American painkiller as well. As out there.
Oh, trust me, the Italians do it right.
Oh, the Greek ones are a nightmare. I remember, I took 2. You normally take 2, don't you, ibuprofens, and the Greek ones are 2.5 times in each tablet what you get over here, and it's 1 on the packet. You're like, oh,
don't
dear.
take more than this. No, the Italian ones, if you talk to a pharmacist, you can get 1,000 milligram tablets.
If you want to know more about us, check out exclusive Patreon where we'll be deep
listeners,
diving into medicinal.
If you're English, do not buy Italian painkillers.
By no stretch of the imagination are we medically qualified to talk properly about painkiller stuff.
All we'll say is do as we say, not as we...
No, don't do it. Don't do as we say. In this circumstance, don't listen to us at all.
No,
but listen to us because this is a show. We need your ears.
All I will say is watch Milo's and my Sobble Community Day videos because they could be interesting.
And watch mine because it won't be as interesting, but Ash will be in it as well.
You got to get Ash to
on 2
bust his
videos in a
ankle.
row. That's
Maybe. Anyway, should we go into a bit of news?
Yes, because we need
Got a
listeners
hotkey
to
for
keep
that.
listening.
Hey, we got a hotkey for that.
It is. It's the news.
Part 1 of the news. This is the reason you tune in, because actual Pokemon Go content is featured. And we're going to wish Professor Willow a jolly happy birthday on a particular day, July the 21st, which apparently is a Tuesday. So we'll be talking about this immediately
All
after the event's
start
concluded.
on a Tuesday, and
Just
we know
concluding
that.
as we'll be recording whatever show it is. But yes, it's running from 10 a.m. on the 21st of July to 8 p.m. So it's basically just the standard event day, but only one of them. The Pokemon Go debut is a debut in the form of a new costume, and it's Professor Willow's assistant Pikachu, which can be shiny, a shiny one, or one with a team leader specific special background. So you could get Mystic,
That's how they get
Instinct,
you, yeah.
or the best team Valor as your background on these Pikachu. And it is a very adorable looking costume, actually.
It does look pretty cute. So I know somebody that will be making sure that they get one of those by hook or crook.
I'd rather have that pop up in the corner of your screen with special research than Professor Willow. Imagine Pikachu pop up
I
with the lab
spent
coat.
years perfecting the Willow look, thank you very much.
Yeah, now you need to go for the Pikachu vibe, dude.
Yeah, it's not going to happen unless I get liver disease, and I might turn big in yellow. Anyway, moving on.
Busted ankle a start of this. I don't know.
Maybe, who knows? There will be timed research for this one-day event. It'll be a free timed research, so that's pretty good in itself. The timed research rewards will be encounters with Willow's assistant Pikachu, 1 lucky egg, 1 star piece, and more. But bear in mind, this is timed research, so you must finish it by 8 p.m. local time on the 27th, did we say?
That's Marky's favourite day. They're giving you a whole
number.
week for
Oh, no,
it.
you get a week to complete it, actually. So that's good. So you get it on the 21st. You must complete it by the 27th.
That's nice.
Or you will lose it. Move
Forever.
it or lose it. And there will, of course, be field research by spinning Pokestops, and you will get encounters such as Pokecoins. Actually,
Encounters with Pokecoins. I like the sound of that.
rewards with encounter. Rewards. So I'll say that again. You'll get. You tell the painkillers are kicking in. You'll get rewards such as Pokecoins, lucky eggs, and encounters with Willow's assistant Pikachu, and more.
So it's basically a research event.
Yeah, basically.
Well, it makes sense because Professor Willow does very little else apart from providing research for you.
Oh no.
But guys, I've got some good news.
What?
All this talk about Pikachu, well, steady your horses, because we're actually going to keep the festivities going a bit longer, because we've got a special anniversary Pikachu celebration event. Flows off the tongue a bit, doesn't it? Rolls off the tongue, was that? Yeah.
Flow
Yeah.
roll, one of
Flow
the
roll, Flow Rider.
one of the
roll with
describing words. Rolls, rolling off the tongue.
There's quite a lot to this one, but let's jump straight into it. Monday, July the 13th, running through to Monday, July the 20th. Starts at 10 a.m, finishes at 8 p.m. We have got the Pikachu celebrations. I'll jump in with the first part of this amazing bit of news. But there's not going to be just one celebration. We've got a hat trick of them, boys. We've got 3 celebrations.
Nice.
Hang on. Now, how this works, they are split into different time frames during that window of this event. Celebration 1 running 10 a.m. on July the 13th to July the 15th at 10 a.m. Second one from July the 15th to July the 18th, 10 a.m. again. And the third one and final one running from July the 18th to July the 20th. It finishes at 8 p.m. on that third celebration. And this event will feature 3 celebrations of different costumed Pikachus.
Oh, nice.
So keep an eye out and see how many different costume Pikachus you can find in the wild. This is like the Pikachu Community Day.
This is what people have been
mashup that we
asking
spoke
for years.
And we said this would never happen. And it hasn't as a community day, but this is as close as you're going to get to it.
It really is.
But come on, there's some event bonuses.
There are
Also,
some
Starman.
event bonuses which are going to be tied to a Go Pass, but the one that is kind of obvious. Overall, Pikachu will appear more frequently in the wild. I should damn well hope so, but it will also be easier to catch during the event, because usually Pikachu is a little troublesome electric mouse Pokemon. At the Go Pass ranks, rank 10 is going to unlock double transfer candy, increased chance for trainers level 31 and above to get Candy XL for transferring Pokemon as well, so basically transfer Bonanza after Global, which is actually quite good timing. If you get the deluxe version, it's triple candy for transferring and an even greater chance of XL candy from transferring Pokemon. All the way up to rank 20, you're going to unlock double catch Stardust, and if you get the deluxe, it will be triple catch Stardust for your Pokemon, which is going to be real nice. Yeah. And Ian, no prizes for the wild encounters. Bidoof.
Pikachu. And the reason Mark said it was a hat trick, nothing to do with football, it's because Pikachu is wearing hats.
And the trick-or-treat one's probably in there somewhere,
And
I'd
it
imagine.
is
Ian?
one of them. It's got some
We're
jackets.
feeding this.
The return of the London one, though. The London Worlds one.
I didn't get that as a shiny, and I did every single field research on the 3 days that we were there. Oh.
But the best part really is the raids. They're all 1 star, so Mark's favourite tier.
But what's in the raids, Ian? Are they Pikachus?
Caterpie.
Pikachu.
There must
But
be a Dappy.
actually,
Is a Dappy one in there?
I'm actually going to say, there's the world's 2022, 23, and 24 variants of Pikachu all in these raids.
Ones that we couldn't get over the remote raiding them.
Your Snorkel Chew is coming back in.
Yes, I can actually chase that shiny one.
There are some rarer ones
zoom
coming
in
back, though, actually. The Amethyst Crown one, I think that's the purple one, which was only available previously at live events from 23.
Yep. The Dapper one, which Mark alluded to, which obviously has got red, yellow, or blue accents, is there as well.
The Safari Hat Pikachu, which hasn't been featured for years, I think, because it's been replaced by the City Safari Eevee for those events.
Yeah.
And the Varsity Jacket one, which was Worlds 25.
I don't know why they didn't just put World's 25 version. Because
it has a slightly different, confusing name. We know
And they've
how
all got
that's
asterisks next to them, which is obviously something that always happens when they're listing Pokemon that could be shiny.
Good.
Do we think, guys, that field research tasks will reveal anything? We'd think. Probably.
No.
Do you think there'll just be anything on them? And a riff. Imagine that.
So,
I think it's safe to say they will all be Pikachu.
welcome to the Pikachu event. Good luck in your field research task. You can get Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander.
All I would say is just check Leak Duck when the event drops.
Yes, he's usually on the money.
Yeah,
definitely.
Well, yeah, there is going to be a Go Pass and Go Pass Deluxe, as we said, running for that event, July the 13th to the 20th. And you'll all get the free one for $499 US. $499, that'd be a lot.
Oh my God, that's going to be the pricing in a year or two.
They're giving us a lot of Pikachu for that. Jeez.
Insight into the
Rank
future.
10,000.
For 499 cents, all the equivalent in your local currency, traders can upgrade it to the Go Pass Deluxe. And there's also for 609. Don't do it. I'm not even going to read it out. But yeah, I can imagine there's going to be a lot of Pikachus on that as you work it round. But there are also going to be rewards. Encounters of event-themed Pokemon, so Pikachus, more than 150,000 XP.
Juicy.
It says Lucky Egg, Golden Raspberries,
wow,
and even more goodies. I like it has to list Golden Raspberries. That couldn't be part of the and even more goodies. So that probably indicates.
Premium.
What do you get for the premium one then, Milo? Can't humour me. Is it better?
Well, there's no surprise. You get additional encounters with even more event-themed Pokemon. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, Pikachu. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like that Kanto one where you basically get a duplicate of all of them if you get the premium. More than 350,000 XP. Lucky eggs as a plural. This time it's silver pineapple berries. Ooh la la. A singular lure module. And even more goodies. I'm assuming there might be an incense or two thrown in those and even more. Let's hope. But they've got lovely artwork with the Rockstar and Popstar Pikachus, which will last featured, I think, for Wild Area 24?
Yeah, it wasn't last one. It was one before, wasn't it?
I think so, yes. Oh, good news. Ian, tell us about the web store.
Ooh, the web store.
Best or last.
Scrolling waterfall.
Did they choose wisely or poorly?
So if you go to the web store, we know that the web store gives you great offers on these passes. Honestly, it really does. Yeah, if you get the Go Pass Special Anniversary Pikachu Celebration Deluxe, you will get seriously an additional 10 Ultra Balls,
wow,
5 Max Revives, 1 Premium Battle Pass, and 5 Max Potions. So there's some extra value there. However, if you get the Go Pass Deluxe Special Anniversary Pikachu Celebration plus 6 ranks, hold on to your hats, guys. You get 20 Ultra Balls, 10 Max Revives, 10 Max Potions, 2 Premium Battle Passes, 1 Incubator, and 1 Super Incubator as a gift with your purchase. Honestly, please, that's too much, Niantic. You're being so great.
No.
You're being so generous. You're being so generous.
Before we move on from this, I want to ask you then the likelihood between 1 being very not going to happen, it isn't going to happen, and 5 very likely it'll happen. I'm going to list off the following Pokemon. It says and more, so there are other costumed Pikachus that will come out as part of this event.
Yes.
So the questions are, boys, how likely do we think we'll find the 2019 Detective Pikachu released at this event? The one that had the fabled shiny, that very brief window before it was switched off. Do we think that might
will
make an
come back?
appearance?
But that already came back for another event, and it was released as a proper shiny.
But for this event, do we think it will make an appearance?
I think it will be every different Pikachu, but you'll have to keep an eye out as to which one is featured in which one of the 3 batches of time.
1 to
I
5,
would
Milo.
say it's possible.
Okay, next one. The Fragment Hat Pikachu.
Ooh.
2018 one. It's only spawned for 3 days and has never returned to the game in 2018.
See, that one's a tough one. I doubt that one will be in there.
That's a chase if that's out there for one of them. Is 5 good?
Yes.
I'm going to say 5. Let's be optimistic. Come on.
Put it out there, yeah? In fact, I'll do one more. We'll do the others. Pikachu Libra for the Go battle. Do we think that'll be thrown in there?
Hasn't that only been released as part of
It's
GBL?
only ever been in GBL. Do you know what? I'm going to stick.
Legend
Come on.
rank.
There's a 5 on the 5 balloon, so let's go with 5 for this one. Let's put it in the wild for the first time ever. Scope tick.
Oh, let's do it. I can't wait for this. This is actually the event that we wanted, isn't it? And
Honestly,
this is over a week.
I'm very excited for this one.
As long as you like Pikachu, you'll have a good time.
And if you
don't
like
Pikachu.
costumes,
Yeah.
And costumes.
if you
yes.
don't like Pikachu or costumes, take a week off.
Turn the game off for a week, yeah.
It's actually the week after Global Go Fest, so it'd probably be good to have some downtime.
Do you know what'll happen? You'll put the game on, it'll just be plain Pikachus everywhere. It'll just be
Oh,
naked
what
Pikachus.
error do we think is going to happen? Actually, that'd be
don't
quite
know.
funny.
Tune in a few weeks' time for an Ask the Intern.
Well, it'd be interesting to see what we all get, actually. So there we go. So I think we want to hear from our listeners, because I know last week we said we had some extra ones, didn't we? So Ian, have we still got those extra WhatsApps?
Piggy bang.
Of course. So we had 2 WhatsApp messages left over last week just due to time constraints. And we obviously would never dream of just not playing them. So we've got them saved for today. And it's a good job because we're recording early. So we actually don't have any for this week. So let's jump on to the first message that was left over from last week. And this is from a new caller,
Ooh.
Camden.
Camden Hills, welcome.
Hello, Incensed crew. I've never sent one of these before.
We
My name is
appreciate you doing
Camden.
so.
I am a player from the eastern United States, specifically the state of Connecticut. My in-game name is Fossil Pharaoh 25. Milo, I might
think
have
I
you on my
do,
friends
yes.
list currently, actually. But anyway, I'm calling today because I want to talk about Chicago Go Fest, which currently was 2 weeks
Sorry
ago.
about the delay.
This was my second in-person event, but the first one that I really, really played, I was there all 4 days, and it was a blast. I mean, probably the best 4 days of gameplay I've ever had playing this game. It was a lot of fun. I went there with my roommate and just explored the city and, of course, played the game. Met a lot of great people. Unfortunately, missed you, Ian, and Milo.
Sorry we
but
missed
hopefully
you,
at the next event. I want to talk about raids. I love me a raid. I love catching the cool legendaries and getting all the new meta-relevant raid counters, all of that. I did 200 legendary raids that weekend. I did 1 Tauros. Wasn't big on Tauros being in the event, but I did a lot of Mewtwo and also Shadow Groudon and Kyogre. Those are 2 of my favorite legendaries. Kyogre is actually my favorite Pokemon
Oh,
of
there
all
you go.
time.
Ian's favourite as well.
Ian loves a Kyogre.
And I got some good stuff. I got a hunt of Mewtwo and a couple
Nice.
of background shinies. But coming away from the event, I just had some issues with how they did the raids. There were too many bosses. Having the shadows and the normal forms was kind of ridiculous. I think just choose one or the other. I think shadows are really fun because, of course, you can get the purified hundos and the shundos. I did get a few of those, so that was really cool. But another big concern I have is the shadows have frustration, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
they didn't let us take the moves off during that event. Now, we have the takeover this week, but just let us take the moves off during the event. It's the big yearly event. It's the 10-year anniversary. Let us use our cool shadow Pokemon. And to further that, I think they should have let us TM on the exclusive moves for Groudon and Kyogre, and also Zapdos, maybe? That's a fast move, I think, so maybe that's different. But they did this for the Shadow Ho-Oh Raid Day, I think, last year. So they definitely should have brought it back for the big Go Fest, you know? I just think it's a missed opportunity, and it's just squeezing even more Pokecoins, even more money out of our pockets. It's just a shame, really. I have like 6 good Shadow Kyogre and Groudon now with frustration on them, and even when I take frustration off, I only have 1 Elite Charge TM in my bag right now, so that's kind of an issue. And looking ahead to Global, we have all those raid bosses, and the only special moves that will be available for a chance are Kyurem, Palkia, and Dialga. So I think that's just ridiculous, honestly. It'd be great if they started just giving us more stuff. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about that? It frustrates me, but I'll keep playing for now, you know? Again, thank you all so much for the great work on the podcast. It really brightens my day listening to you guys banter. And yeah, just take care. Thanks.
Thank you for the message, Camden. And you are right. There are a lot of things that Scoptic can do and probably should do. And being able to TM frustration away at GoFest would have been awesome.
Felt like, from what we were talking about last week, it was just another distraction. They didn't want people not raiding with, if that makes sense.
This is the thing. They just wanted people raiding and spending a lot of their hard-earned money on passes. But, I mean, the takeover event was very close to GoFest. Yes, you had to wait a couple of weeks, but hopefully you got rid of frustration on your good bonds, especially that Kyogre. Love Kyogre. That moves us on to what is our last WhatsApp message for today. And this is from, he always says he's Mark's favourite. I don't know if he is, but it's Valagolfer.
Or Valagolfer.
Incensed, boys. It's Valagolfer. Hello. So I was just catching up on your pre-Go Fest podcast, and sort of just wanted to pick up on the fact that you were saying, you know, not what you were saying, but there was a discussion around what is in it for the game anymore. Now, I mean, again, I'm a slightly different player to you guys. Casual, I would say, compared to content creators, which, I mean, all 3 of you are. And
you're level 80, though, to be fair.
You're not that casual. Yeah, you're not that casual.
No.
There are creators who are more casual, trust.
Since January 2022 and hit level 80. However, there are still so many shinies, so many shadows, so many different things that there are left in the game. I think ultimately it's kind of a perspective as to how you want to play the game going forward. Yeah, I guess the Pokemon Company we've kind of caught up with the Pokemon Company with regards to the little monsters that we can catch. However, I think if you try and set yourself little targets, like I'm going for living dexes, shiny, max, shadow, lucky. Now that's going to take me forever. So if you're playing the game as a completionist, I guess, you know, you can set yourself the goals to become a completionist. I don't know. I just think it's all down to perspective, and I'd really be interested to hear sort of how other viewers, are we called viewers? Listeners?
Dear listeners.
Because it's audio. Or if, you know, you're on your Patreon and you're watching. But for most of us as listeners, I think kind of it'd be really interesting to see how they play. Yeah. Anyway, I know it's not too much of a thingy. I just thought I'd weigh in on it because I can. Also, I have attached a hashtag SHINIESOFW. No.
Oh.
THE.
There you go.
Not that easy, is it?
WEEK.
Not easy.
Doesn't count.
Shinies of the week. I've attached it to this. God, that was bad. I thought I was going to nail it. Oh well. Anyway, please read my Shinies of the Week out later, because last time I did one on Instagram, you didn't pick it. So I think this one
Probably missed
rules.
it.
Anyway, have fun. Love you. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for
I
sending
just
that
want
in.
to say we've spent 5 years practicing saying that every single week. It's not that easy.
It's not easy, is it?
It's easier than it looks. Wait, what?
But Valagolfer, we did do your Shiners of the Week last week, which, as I said, was foreshadowing to today's voice message.
Yes, you did. Hope you were pleased with that result.
Yes. But, yeah, I mean, living Dexters is one thing, and I do agree that setting yourself targets is definitely one way to enjoy the game in a different way. I don't think, personally, I could set myself so many living Dex targets, because that is a lot that you've set. But also, you're not that casual. You're level 80 already. You're not that casual.
If you've gone through the GBL shenanigans, you're not that casual. If you've done 7 days worth of routes in a row, you're not that casual.
No. If you've beaten me and Mark to level 80, and Nick, Zoe, and most of the other YouTubers, you're not that casual.
And casual coops, yeah.
But that's not a challenge.
Nah, to be fair, yeah.
It might not be, but do you know what could be a challenge, Whitfield?
What?
Well, you kicked my ass last week, so it's time for you to host a game.
I kicked your Mudbray. We're always going to have a good vibe with that jingle. Yes, Shiny Happy Pokemon is back. And a goat may be featured depending on where I scroll in the Pokédex. It's been a while since playing this one, I think. But Shiny Happy Pokemon, basically, it will be... What do we do? Do we do head-to-head, or do we one person at a time on this one? Should we go best of 3?
I'll say let's do head-to-head.
Head-to-head, best of 3. And they'll get more difficult as we progress. But basically, I'm going to ask either Mark or Ian the body part of a Pokemon and the colour that it is on the shiny. And if they get it correct, they'll hear a lovely ding-a-ling. And if they get it wrong...
So much easier with these new
hotkeys. If they get it wrong, they'll hear that one, the incorrect buzzer. So we're going to dive straight into my favourite region, the Hoenn Las Vegas Dex. And we will start somewhat more easy and progressively get more difficult. So let's go to Marky Boy first for this one.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be cruel, honestly.
Yet.
Yet. What colour is the tail on Shiny Trico?
I don't even know the colour of Shiny Trick. I don't know how to describe it.
That's disgusting, my man.
It's like a alpine blue, isn't it, or something colour? Is it like that greeny bluey colour? I don't know.
That's the colour of Shiny Trico, but I'm afraid its tail is a lovely, vibrant red.
So I mean, didn't know, Milo. That
Didn't
was being
you
kind.
You weren't scouting the decks just before you wrote your show notes? There we go. The best Shiny.
Oh, there it is.
Beautiful.
It's got a tongue on its bum. I'm joking.
What?
Well, we're now doing shades, alpine blue.
I'm not sure if I call it Alpine. We're going to get technical with this. So,
Can we go on to Photoshop shades 3D962?
what's the code of it? Yes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Ian,
maybe in 10 years' time, that's where we'll go with this.
Ian, can you equalise by getting this wrong as well? Let's find
Probably.
out. I'd like you to give me the Photoshop color index number of the, let's call it the kind of head crest and kind of body of Shiny Blaziken.
Orange.
It's white.
Oh!
Well done,
Or
Buster.
007.
On
Oh.
the very top of the
It's not even
shiny.
orange, it's more brown anyway, I was thinking of. Okay. Oopsie.
Okay, so
Oopsie.
we may start medium difficult, go to easy, and then go really difficult with this one.
I think you're up really difficult already, Milo, but yeah, carry on.
My
sunshine.
apologies,
Can we have
boys.
Bulbasaur? That's green.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Let's do this one next, Marky. Okay, this is the shiny that I have only just recently evolved, actually. What is the colour of Shiny Swalot, which is the evolved version of Gulpin? And not any particular body part, just the generic whole Pokemon, because it's just a big blob.
Well, Gulpin goes blue, and whatever that other one's called is
Swalot.
purple normally. Swalot's normally purple. Is it a pink?
It stays blue, my friend.
What?
It stays lovely and blue. I scroll to the regular one. There's the there's the
there we
shiny
go.
one. Do you know why I picked that one? Because you said blue before. I thought blue might be in your memory banks. Ah, dear. Right. Vasa, let's see if we can make this a full house of noughts. What is the colour of pretty much the entirety of shiny Spoink?
Pink.
It is a pink. It's a skin colory pink with grey accents. There we go. Vasa has finally got a point for the game.
And did you know if Spoink stops bouncing,
It dies.
it
Actually, no,
dies?
Pokemon don't
It
die. They
faints.
used to
No.
die. They don't die anymore. They faint now, yeah.
Does it need to twist its spring?
Fun fact, in the early versions, Pokemon used to die, and then the Pokemon company thought, actually, that's not good, they can't really die, so then they started fainting.
Yes.
That means there's just every time you collect a new one, there's more of them, and then it's like Fantasia with the brooms, Mickey Mouse.
Anyway, it is now the chance for Mark to try and equalise with Ian. Let's find out if he can do this.
Hang on, so if Mark doesn't get this, I win, is that right?
Pretty much, yes. And I'm going to be very annoying and very difficult on this one. Marky, I would like you to tell me what is the colour of shiny Mightyena's nose?
Is Mightyena the evolved dog one?
The evolved form of Poochyena.
Is it yellow?
The whole Pokemon is gold, but its nose is blue.
Oh, for flipping it. Well played, Ian. That was a swing and a miss 3 times. I'm out. Oh, dear.
By technicality there, Vasa wins with und point.
Oh, you can't do that anymore with the
You can't
the
spam 'em.
hotkeys.
What a shame.
Ah.
Would you like to test your knowledge, Ian, for a
Yeah,
third?
give me one more.
Go on then,
That's fine.
right. I'm going to try and be
SMGs.
as equally as annoying.
What colour is the left toenail?
Imagine he had different coloured toenails. It'd be glorious. Okay, I'll be really annoying with this one. We're going to go back to Swalot, Ian, the big blue blob.
Did you say we're going back?
We're going back 2 rounds.
That's on the quick access.
Now, obviously, we know that
Copies.
Swalot's main body is a bright blue, but could you tell me what colour are its mustache tendrils?
Yellow.
See, I don't know. I think they're gold.
Yeah, probably I'd give
A
you
bit
gold.
more gold on that one, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Still, Ian wins. So there you go. Ian is game lord for next Tuesday. Congratulations, Vasa.
Thank you. This has been a long time coming. It's definitely not like I haven't won a game for many, many weeks. But this is a long jingle. Okay, let's stop it.
Let's put
Your
a-
reward
put an
is
end to that.
hosting next week's show, Ian. Well done.
Surprise. We're skipping a
No,
week now.
it's Whitfield's show next week.
Oh,
That's what you think.
Whitfield. That's what you think. You've won a prize, Ian.
Your prize is writing the show notes for my show.
I'll just get Zoe on to do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Actually, no, Ian, your proper prize...
Is that Hookstone glass?
No, this is very much staying in my possession. You get to pick and choose which AI Arnie song he's going to sing for us.
I'm going to play this one mainly because England have no chance of winning the World Cup.
Maybe they won't by the time this comes out. I don't know.
are the champions, my friend. And we'll keep on fighting till the end.
Oh my god.
We are
They became
the
Santa Claus for a minute.
champions.
Ho, ho, ho. There we go. That's Arnie for this week. A song that the UK or England will not be singing.
At Eurovision.
Unfortunately. Anywhere, let's be honest.
It's Eurovision. They did really badly. Oh dear. Bless.
On the point.
Nil. Zecho.
Well, Ian, your second prize is you can lead into the news part 2.
It's an early Christmas
Oh,
present.
hang on, that's 2. That's next to 3. There we go.
It is, it's the news.
Still getting used to this new thing, but something that you don't need to get used to. And actually, this what we're going to talk about now is pretty epic. If you want another Rayquaza, because let's face it, anyone that's been playing the game for any length of time will have a ton of these, because it's one of the best Pokemon in the game. Or if you're new to the game and would just like a free Rayquaza, then Saturday, July 25th to Sunday, July 26th is the weekend for you in the Ozona Ascent event.
Wonderful.
Oh.
Basically,
That's my bit done.
yeah, that really is it. There's not much to this event because it is essentially timed research and then some paid time research, nothing else. So basically, free time research will lead to an encounter with Rayquaza and include a task to unlock a meteorite, which of course you need the item to be able to teach Dragon Ascent to be able to Mega Evolve Rayquaza. Basically, complete it before Sunday, July the 26th at 8 p.m. your local time. Otherwise, you'll lose it. But if you spend an extra 499 US cents, or the equivalent in your local currency, you'll get access to the extra version of it where you'll be able to get basically duplicate. However, this one seems to include Mega Rayquaza Energy. So I don't know how
Still don't know if it's worth $5, guys.
I don't
honestly.
know how I feel about that. Like if you put in the actual Mega Energy behind a paywall, that's it. So good news is you can gift, of course, it's a paid ticket, so you can gift it to your greatest of friends or higher, depending on how much you like them.
I mean, friends, yeah.
Friend?
I don't know. It's not gifting someone, because giving somebody. I mean, we all love Rayquaza, right? This, in and of itself, is a solid event. We don't know how in depth the time research is going to be, but you've got 2 days to do it. It's got to be achievable.
Well, yeah, it will be, but would you really call it an event?
Yes, because it's called the Ozona Ascent event.
I know that they've marketed it as an event, but it's basically just either a free research and or a paid ticket to unlock a Rayquaza encounter on a meteorite and possibly some Mega Energy.
Yeah, there's probably going to be raiding involved, let's be honest.
I don't know. It seems a bit
curious,
weird.
Guys. How many meteorites have you currently got sat in your Rayquazas in the game?
Ooh, hang on, we've got a button for that.
Play a jingle, for goodness sake.
It's my game. It's my game.
Where do you find them? You have to go to Rayquaza, don't you?
Yeah, just on Rayquaza. Yeah, it's just on there below
There you
it.
go.
So I currently have 3.
I have, if you say no in German.
9.
9. Oh, have you,
Nine.
Milo?
Yes.
You don't need to play this event. Well done.
Well, neither do you.
No, I know. I've
What
just
about
freed up
you?
another weekend.
What about you, Vasa?
Well, as is usual with these events, I'm somewhere in the middle. I've got 5.
Very
5.
good. 5.
But
It's a 5.
we all have some meteorites because we've been playing for a while. It's nice that they're doing this and basically giving you something for free. But
I have used a few meteorites by
Me
involving
too.
various Rayquaza.
Is that the plural term for them?
Yes, it is now, yes.
Rayquaza here.
You have to run that through the official Pokemon dictionary.
Yeah.
See if that's correct.
I'm just scrolling, and the number of Rayquaza I've got is just crazy.
The thing is, we've
I've
got catch
50
card
I've got
ones.
50 Rayquaza.
Rayquazas.
Rayquaza. I want to see how many I've got actually still. I've got 16. I've been very much more... How many hundos have you got? After Milo says you've got 89 in there or 90 in there or something like that. Crazy.
Well, we need to Milo's number of Rayquazas first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, sorry, my actual number. I have 33 in my storage. My last
Ian's
one was
got-
actually caught in the wild on that stupendous weekend.
Okay, so Marky asked how many
So was
Hundo
mine.
Rayquazas you have.
Ah, Le Foster.
Le Foster.
I've got 4 4-stars. My last one was caught by Casual Coops in 2021.
So you got 4.
Yeah.
Marky?
I've got 2. Both caught in 2020, one day after each other.
There you go.
I mean, my flex is just going to be like completely like slapped in the face, like a wet fish being hit me with. But I actually have 4, of which one of them is a Shundo.
Well, I can say you and me, Ian,
Absolutely
are very
legit.
much a pair.
Have you got one as well,
I
Milo?
have. Yeah, mine was a lucky trade.
What's that?
Oh,
Nice work. Nice work, Vasa.
well
There we go.
done. And actually, final one.
The listeners, obviously, we're definitely not padding for time.
No, but the final one, because it was mentioned in the first voice message when Milo was listening and didn't say anything at the end of the first
Oh,
message.
yes, he was
Apologies,
just lost for words there,
my
yes,
dog
yeah.
had to escape. Let's just put it that way.
So we mentioned elite fast TMs and elite charged TMs. That was mentioned.
we
I
don't
used
Oh,
them.
yes, with the
So
special moves.
I would like to know how many of each of you got in your storage. Elite fast TM followed by elite charged.
You can tell which one gets used more. So I have 2 elite charge TMs in my
Yep.
storage, 14 fast or elite TMs.
So mine has got 16 in total, 14 and 2, or 2 and 14. Ian?
I have 12 fast and 30
30.
charged.
You do know you are allowed to use the item.
I know, but it's a flex, isn't it? So
Well, only now. We've been doing this podcast for 5.5 years, and finally you've
and
got
I've
the time
been
to
working
shine.
on it because
You've been-
one day I knew it would come up.
You've been subtly implanting for 281 weeks for this point where Mark is going to go, how many fast and charged elite TMs do you have?
Exactly.
He's been
Someone was going
playing
to ask
us.
at some point. Actually,
Meteorites. Now we're talking these. This is how the game evolves. Screw how many ghost type Pokemon you've caught. This is the good stuff. Well done. Ian,
Come on,
'cause
what
I've-
about
I've
you,
got
Marky?
I've got 16 elite fast TMs, which I thought I was pretty much on a good bus. I've got 18 elite charge TMs.
Aces, you got a solid total as well.
but not as many as Ian.
I don't know if I actually win by hoarding them. Actually,
But you've been saving them for the Origin, Palkia, and Dialga that are coming along.
They're coming.
Ian's like, you can have a meteorite, you can have a meteorite, you can have a meteorite.
You get an
But
elite
you're not having
charge
an elite charge
TM.
TM.
You get an elite charge TM. Just going through his list of legendaries. Like, yes, you have this.
You have that. I'm not deleting any of my Rayquaza.
That's a video idea at the very
My
least.
Rayquaza eyes shall not get dragon.
My Rayquaza eye.
Fly, my beauties, fly.
Well, speaking of flying, that's a very nice segue.
52047 said, I thought Ian was good at the game. He is at collecting things.
I never said I was good at the game. I just
Neither
go
did
to
we.
events. Yeah, exactly. But then again, you speak to people that play on my level, we're all the same.
Trainer tips. How many charge TMs do you have?
Let us know.
Anyway, yeah, the segue about flying. Yes, the flying taxi event has now finished. It was an okay event. We saw the debut of Squawkabilly and 52047, 20 fast, 15 charged. Okay. Fran Pod, 16 fast, 31 charged. I thought you was meant to be packing.
Yeah, yes.
He's packing his TMs.
He's packing his TMs. He's packing them all.
You don't know what I am packing.
That's the elite charge TM. Indigos.
Well, yeah, let's have a
T-shirts, elite fast TMs.
Right, okay. So, yes, Squawkabilly was released, and we'll talk about a blithering idiot at Scopetic that didn't push the right button in a little while.
Whoa. They didn't push it at the start of the event.
They pushed it. There's a later push, didn't they?
Yeah. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, I mean, from my take, it was okay. I wouldn't say it was one of the best events that they've had recently.
No.
But it passed the time. It was okay. I played it a little bit. I managed to get all of the different variants of Squawkabilly, and then I moved on with my life, I guess.
So
one thing I will say is Squawkabilly and what's the other one? Wattrel. Both very easy, excellent throws, which is what I'm doing because unlike Francesco, who did 1,000 excellent throws in about a week, I'm actually taking my time.
You mean you were trying to do excellent throws when you fell and did your ankling?
No,
that's
my game
subtly the cause of his injury.
Yes.
It's like, there's Squawkabilly! I'm trying to get the excellent throw.
Well, it's the green one!
It's the green one.
It's the green one.
I have to concur. The first 2 days of the event, before the rocket takeover got going, were very cool as new Pokemon, and it's that sort of somewhat of a regional split. And being in London, the regional split is like 40 minutes on the tube if you really want to.
If you go to Greenwich, you can get both.
And I said
variants.
On the Tuesday, I can't be bothered. Like, it's not worth it. Like, it's its introduction to the game. It's cool. Like, don't mind having a regional split in a way, but like Shellos and everything. And as it turns out, it was quite right to wait because then everything went broken and we got it anyway. So it's like, I'll pick up the ones I can do, and it's still got to come out as a shiny at some point, and then it will probably be featured in an event where you'll be able to access all forms. A bit like Flabébé in the Go Fest, and then it had a community day literally months or weeks after. So that was fine. The spawns were the spawns. It wasn't massively interesting, but it wasn't offensive. You know, there's some okay stuff.
Flying touch. I mean, how interesting can you get? Really, let's be honest.
Well, that's exactly it. There was apparently a shiny boost on Hoothoot and Rookidee, which
supposedly
I got a couple of shinies of them, like in not too many checks.
Play for a few hours, like 2 to 3 hours every day. Squat.
Yeah,
didn't get anything, so I wouldn't say I saw any sort of boost.
I got 1 Hoothoot from a research and 2 Rookidee from wild spawn checks, and I probably only checked about 100 of each over the course of the entire event, not just the 2 days. So It wasn't really one to get playing, to be honest, but I really don't know why they didn't put shiny Wattrel out there. Because that just felt like the field research tasks were like, if you want to get the Squawkabilly, you've got the 3 different research tasks, which give you either the common one, which is yellow, the regional one, which turned out not to be regional for us, the green or the blue, depending on where you were, and then the rare one, the white one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and having them in different research tasks was actually quite nice because you knew what you're going to get. But then it's like power up 5 flying type, get yourself a Hoot Hoot or a Rookity, which turned out to be the shiny boosted ones. So that's A-OK, fine. Evolve 3 flying type to get either a Spearow or a non-shiny potential Wattrel. I don't know what the person was thinking who came up with that task, but that was a big waste of time. If Wattrel could have been shiny, I might have spent some time evolving Pokemon and closing the game rapidly. I saw those tasks and deleted them instantly. What about you, Marky? Did you enjoy the birds?
I wasn't deleting them instantly because I'm trying to do 500 field research tasks, so I was very much...
Fair play. That's one reason to do it.
I got a shiny Rookity, so I had a feeling... I've checked very few, to be fair, that there must have been some sort of little boost in there, possibly. But yeah, I thought Wattrel would have been a fantastic shiny debut. Someone asked me, what do you rate this event and what was it missing? I said it was missing a wild new shiny. That's what the event was missing. Yeah, listen, roadmap in 2038 when Wattrel comes out in its shiny form, we can all be happy. But yeah, I think the best thing I caught, I was actually quite happy with it, was I like the shadow bit of it. That's the bit I really enjoyed the most, actually.
Same.
Was the change in leaders with their shadows. Tyrant, Shadow Shiny, looks very nice. And seen quite a lot of new ones that actually, I know it's got no real play, but I got a 98% Shadow Rookity, which I've got at the moment as Corvus Squire because it looks really awesome. I like them. I love the middle evolution. Just sat there looking at me, really. But yeah, other than that, I got a shiny Glameow. So interesting as well. So the cats and the birds were playing together with sparkles to boot. So
that's a nice random pull.
Before we leave this section, let's do a bit of an OP because we've not done this for a while. But what are all our combined thoughts about the fact that Giovanni now no longer appears in balloons?
Moronic decision.
Seriously, whoever at Scoptic thought that was a good idea, you really need to be put on some sort of performance review.
Put on ice. I don't know. Honestly,
push the wrong button.
Stupid. So stupid. And in typical kind of unfortunate Pokemon Go fashion, when they took Giovanni out, but they didn't fix the way the radars worked. So if you've got the
normal rocket radar,
if you have both radars active, it prioritized the super Giovanni radar. But because Giovanni couldn't spawn, it gave you a random grunt.
To a grunt.
But it didn't even, it was like, hey, this is a random grunt. But it then reset your team on that battle because it didn't technically view it as a grunt you'd already battled in the past 7 years since Team Rocket's been in the game. So I don't know why they decided to do that. Probably because Shadow Reshiram is a beast. And decided, hey, let's be annoying with it. But did you notice in overall, like where I am, obviously, it's quite densely populated because it's a big city with a lot of stops. But I've seen screenshots of people who've gone around for that entire Team Rocket takeover and barely seen any leaders and no sign of Giovanni at all.
Yes, and that is reflected. I got a DM from one of my locals saying, have they really taken Giovanni out of balloons? I'm like, yeah, sorry, they kind of have. It's like, well, screw that, I'm not even going to bother.
Yeah.
So
you can't find him. You've got the decoys, obviously, but he is now so hard to find. And I know he should be hard to find, which is obviously why originally he wasn't in balloons, and he was in balloons, made it easy. Now he's not in balloons again. But I heard stories about people having to travel like 10, 20 miles to find one to like other towns or cities.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Scoptic. That is just absolutely idiotic.
And this isn't traveling with a community and walking around and, hey, children, let's go and find Giovanni. It's people jumping in a car or on a bus and solo traveling because they're bloody hacked off.
Yeah.
So as we sit here tonight, Ian, have you found Giovanni yet?
No.
Same. That's fine.
You both haven't. You at? Yeah. Like, I didn't see a problem with it on the first day until I started seeing screenshots online of people saying, I can't find Giovanni. And there's like, they've got a park with like 30 stops and Giovanni's not there. I got very lucky on day one, I must say, just because I think there were 4 Giovanni across my area. What I did notice was a distinct lack of just rocket takeover entirely. Because the way I would sort of summarize this, it felt like the best new Team Rocket content for the game. that we've seen in probably 3 years. 3 new amazing Shadow Shinies for the leaders and a really
For the
sick
leaders,
Shadow
they're
Legendary.
good. Yeah.
And some
Yeah.
okay new Shadow Pokemon added, all kind of flying type focused. But there were barely any boost of any grunts or leaders. It just felt like a normal day. And I thought, why? Why do that? Because you might as well have just not announced it and just said, hey, there's going to be no event. There you go.
Yeah,
Very weird.
seriously, Scope, if you want to PO your trainers, this is a great way to do it. Keep it up.
Yeah. Team Rocket Takeover is what it does on the tin. It should be, at least. And this one wasn't a takeover.
No, not compared to what we've had in the past by any means.
Yeah. It just felt very weird.
Yeah, I think it was a bit of a fail, to be honest. It had potential because, like I say, so many great new Shadow Mons.
Yeah.
I saw more green Squawkabillies than I saw grunts.
Well, on that note,
some say that the Scopetic Intern thinks the Scoville scale is used to measure the weight of a village.
And that a parrot is a golfing term.
All we know is
it's time
to
Ask the Intern. The green birdie migrated on Saturday.
Yeah.
Away from London as well.
Well, across the border. From east and west split. He thought,
East-west split for the hemispheres. It didn't really work, did it?
this side of Greenwich Park is not my bag. I'm going over this way. You know.
So you should have had the yellow.
Everyone had yellow and everyone had white.
Oh, no, it's the blue and the
the
green,
blue and the
wasn't
green
it?
were split.
Blue and the green.
So yeah, blue was Western Hemisphere, green was supposed to be Eastern Hemisphere. But for some reason, the green bird came to the Western Hemisphere and stayed there for 3 days, the final 3 days of the event.
Yeah.
The question is, did the blue one go the other way? Or was
Not
it
that
just-
I've heard of.
No, I haven't either.
No, because I had a few comments from people saying, like, who are in the Netherlands or whatever, and like, haven't seen the blue one here. So I guess they had 2 buttons and they pushed one of them to move the green birdie. But
Oh,
Yeah,
I've got 2 buttons. There you go. Yeah.
I don't know which one they pushed, but
To push that one.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of those things. It happened. Obviously, it was Mega Skarmory Raid Day. And I'm like, oh, is it
Not
tied
for 3 days, though.
No, I thought, is it tied to this? And typically, when California wake up, it's like 4 p.m. in the UK. Always when it's 10 a.m. over there. So like, partway through the Skarmory Raid Day, they'll probably fix it. No,
But they didn't.
no.
No,
just-
The
it's-
remainder of the event, they just like left it. And we was getting all of the variants. So,
yeah,
I mean, I'm guessing all 3 of us got all 4 variants
yeah.
with spares. So,
I mean, the green ones were on the rarer side. They're a bit like chasing the white one, to be honest. Like, but it was really weird seeing it pop up as a shadow. You're like,
It was.
Yeah.
what?
I'm
What's
not
that doing?
going to go into a flex game because I, in typical me fashion, anything that was less than 2 stars just transferring. So I should have just kept them for trades because people would ask for them. But who's going to ask for Squawkabilly? Let's be honest, though.
Yeah, true. People know, as we said, how the game works. It's
Everything
out
comes
now.
back. Yeah.
It will come back in a global event, and you won't have to have the regional swap and split. That's how it's going to work. Patience, dear listeners. You know the drill.
But yeah,
Mad, isn't it? It's
bad
mad.
coding. I mean, is it coding though? Because it wasn't there for the first 2 days of the event.
No,
Button
I
pressing.
don't know when it would have happened, because obviously if it happened on the Friday evening, that wouldn't necessarily impact the Eastern Hemisphere because they didn't get the
point.
blue
They'd
one.
be
They've got the
sleeping.
green one.
Yeah.
So it'd have to wait until it's a new day on the point of London time, Greenwich Mean Time, or British Summertime, or whatever we're calling it these days. And then it would go active. But I don't know what you push to activate half of a regional split to not exist. Like, it's really
That-
weird.
Half a button.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's not the worst thing, but I think almost every single regional split in terms of hemispheres, like East and West, has broken at some point, because Sork and Throw originally
Sork and Throw did.
we had Throw
I don't think
spawning
Shellos
here.
ever broke.
Shellos did break at some point, but it
Did
wasn't.
it?
I don't think it was on launch.
Right. Okay.
And then something else broke. I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, these regional splits sometimes break, you know, and you can take advantage of them if you care.
Yeah. Do you know what doesn't break though?
What's that, Ian?
Arnie's
Arnie's
favourite
love for our
section.
next section. Yes.
Now it's time for my favorite section. It's time for Shines of the Week.
Shinies of the week.
Arnie's love shall never break.
He shall not. He loves to love, doesn't he?
He's a loving Austrian. That's all we know.
Anyway, I'm going to jump in with our first shiny of the week, and He hasn't left us a voicemail this week, but he has left us an email. And it said episode 281. So that was last week. Anyway, it says, "Hi guys, it would be funny if this makes a show since I can't really be around this week, but no voice message. Hope you enjoy the show. Shiny of the week. I got a shiny Shadow Noibat, which was cool. Been grinding Shadow Dratini and Dino like crazy. Excited for the Pikachu event. The fact that Safari Hat, Amethyst Crown Pika are both returning globally for the first time ever is crazy. Hopefully, there are even more big surprises. Enjoy the piece this week before GoFest craziness next week." And yeah, we talked about the shiny Shadow Noibat, which is
that's
nice.
a really nice one with the colour palette.
Yeah. GG's 52047.
Love that. Absolutely love that. Gonna stick with the
Oh, that was on
flying-
email, by the way.
Oh, that was an email one. Nice. Appreciate that. Having mentioned that we don't look at Instagram, I've looked at Instagram. We've got one in our requested chats from Mike Griffin, who sent this in literally an hour ago, and it must have been one of the final things that they caught as part of the Flying Taxi event. I can't see if it's research because the screen is cropped, but it's a Shundo Spearow, which could very well be from that lovely Evolve 3 flying type Pokemon task.
Yeah.
So big congrats.
Could now be a Shundo Fearow.
Which one's the better shiny? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Not sure, but it's
Yeah.
a lovely Kanto Shundo bird. So, Mike, big congrats and thank you for sending that in.
GG's Mike.
There's actually only one in Shinies of the Week in our Shinies of the Week section in Discord. So anyway, I will go there. And Pinickerson13 has dropped one in there.
Gold tier patron, yes.
Gold tier patron member. I would definitely have to say this is my Shiny of the Week. Caught on the 27th of the 6th, which was obviously Super Mega Skarmory Raid Day. Shundo.
Gleammeow.
Go!
Shundo. Mic drop moment. Love it. Love to see it. Well done, mate. Very good. My favourite Pokemon. So, yeah, very envious of you.
Very nice.
Until
Very
Mega,
nice.
Super Mega Swaddle comes out.
Super duper Mega Shundo. Fabulous.
Yeah, of course, we saw P. Nickerson 13 at GoFest in Chicago.
Navy
Nice meeting.
Pier.
Yeah.
Actually, all the way from the Plymouth that's in America, not on the south coast of England.
Yeah, they did take a lot of our place names. But no, thank you everyone for submitting your Shines of the Week and keep them coming. Even if you really can't bring yourself to put them on X, just send them, put them on Blue Sky. You know, we might one day log back into it.
Contact at incensepodcast.com.
Contact, yes, contact.
Yeah, I've literally deleted Blue Sky off. I wouldn't even know where to find them.
Blue Sky is that lovely thing we've all been looking at up above.
Sorry,
This
Mark
couple
Bailey.
last week.
He's probably like this. Like he's in there on his own, isn't he? It's like someone will hear me. It's like
Guys,
no
are
one's
you
even
still
looking.
here?
I remember, actually, I mean, we're completely off topic for Pokemon Go, but I remember the only reason we actually got Blue Sky for the Incensed podcast was Mark goes, there's a new app, everyone's jumping on it, we
Yeah.
need to register. And then no one used it.
No one used it, and now it's happening with X. So there you go. It's all happening.
Now we're in the next stage of trying to find a new platform. What's going to
TikTok
happen
contact.
next?
Has Francesco fixed it yet?
But anyway, there we go. That is another episode done, and we hope you've enjoyed it. Please, if you have done, leave a review on your podcast platforms if you are able to do so, or even throw one at contact@incensepodcast.com.
2 weeks in a row we've had that.
good
Keep
shout.
them coming. We love it.
Keep
Yeah.
them coming. If you haven't subscribed or hit the little follow button on whichever podcast platform you listen to us on, please do so. It doesn't cost anything. It gets us directly to your device to make sure 52047. I'd actually rather use Blue Sky than X or Twitter. Well, a lot of people are feeling probably the same way right now. It's probably
It's
it's
up
probably
to
kicking
you.
off on Blue Sky now. It's up to you. It's up to you. But yes, whatever I said, there we go. Do that and all that amazing things.
And
but-
YouTube, yes, please subscribe on YouTube. We need 24 more subscribers to hit the magical 1,000 that we've been chasing for about 8 or 9 months.
Yeah,
Please.
and also leave reviews because we're still at 4.9 on Spotify, which we
Yeah, we can't find them anymore, but please leave them.
Follow us on X, Instagram, and etc. at Incensed Podcast.
That'll be
I'm
Blue
joking.
I can't believe we've just been dissing X and Mark says, please follow us on X.
I haven't. Really, I mean, I have actually.
We still post on it.
Yeah, you got to be careful. We might have shut down all our social media presence, and all will be on.
No,
this,
we
like,
can't do this.
pen
Can't
and
do that.
paper.
No, we've been told we need to be more present.
Yeah,
Send us a
at Incensed
letter
Podcast
directly.
to keep updated. Hashtag Shiners of the Week.
Could you please clarify that spelling for me, please?
For you, JT, no. And also, Ian, we've got Patreon members, haven't we? Should we give them a good shout out and explain a bit more about our Patreon?
Yes. Patreon.com/Incensed Incensed Podcast is where you can find us. We have 4 tiers, which you may or may not know. There's a free tier. You can see what it's all about. Might get 1 or 2 free posts just so you can get a little taster of it, just like that 50 million Scoville chili that Clarkson served. And if you like it and you don't throw up, you can actually support the podcast. We have 3 tiers. They start bronze, then they move to and then they go all the way to you being a
Bushy.
Yes. So let's talk about it. The bronze people that support us, we thank you. We really do value you, and you really do help the podcast do what it does best, make decent-ish content. Actually, it's not
Decent
the podcast.
content-ish?
And edit. It allows us time to edit it. But those of you that spend a little bit more, support us a little bit more with your wallets, we do like to sort of recognise that. So we like to thank our members, and you are KLXVI, Del Hazard, Spindiana, Laurie Beck, Steve in Norway, CC is Mad, Saul Haberfield, Lizzie George, Sander van der Drieser,
Keanu Reeves,
Neon, not Neo. It's Neon. Neon.
Net.
Neon.
Net.
Fishing.
Neon.
Net.
You can call me Kate. Just Neon. Neon.
Net. Ellen Rushton, James Alexander, Northern Soph, Tom Cattle, Charlie Todd, Robert Wilson, Malcolm Grinter, Geordie Castell, The Hot Weasel, Shiny IKEA Mom, Tony of Pride, Joan Ho, Malcolm Burgess, Mr. Jackal, Littlest Sparkle, Matt Bonnet, Zontok, DJ Meady Mead, HRH Cayley, Mr. Mossam, and Silverman. Thank you very much for being
our trunks.
We can go swimming.
Yeah. Snorkel Pikachu, maybe.
And we couldn't finish the show without thanking our members. And you are JB, Kerry and Zachary, Barside 2, Mandy Croft, Dean DHL, Damon Mac 08, Miss Summer of 69, and Big Boy Baz, a.k.a.
Das Boffers.
I love that. It's the best bit of creative content we've had on this show, actually, in a long time, to be fair.
P. Nickerson, 13, and 52047. You guys are all our beloved members. And we have a backstage crew that are not on mic people, but they do so
Mic
much for this
people.
podcast, and we do like to, we're mic people, they are admin people, but we are all the podcast, so we do need to thank our backstage team, the Ninja, Sue, Hermes Ninja, and the Prius, Francesco, the IT support, who is a backing. Thank you so very, very much.
Ian, thank you for reading all that. Of course, our Patreon members are really, really important, but anyway, it is that time
to interrupt you, Marky, because boy, oh boy, have I got some good news.
What?
Well, it's good news for one particular podcast host that we shall not name, just like Voldemort. On Monday, the 6th of July, he will be doing DeChancy in DMAX Monday goodness.
Do you mean Chris?
Kyle.
Adam.
Yes. Jamal.
Yeah. Maybe, but Milo, Mark, I have some confusing news.
What?
Well, next week's Raid Hour is going to be a cluster mess of legendaries. Yes, it's the Road to Legends Raid Hour.
Every day.
Every day next week.
Oh, double Raid Hour with the Mega as well.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
You might have lots to raid. Don't
do
target
Chansey.
anything. Yeah.
Well, on that varying level of different feelings, we will see you all next week.
I choose you!